Hey guys, welcome back to some more AFK Arena. In today's video, we're looking at Baba Yaga again. They call her something else in Chinese. We've got the leaked skills. A big shout out to Ram for the information over on Discord, always hooking me up with all these stuff from the different versions when they do get them. As you can see, we've got a better clarity picture. Honestly, a pretty cool character design. I really like the crow. I like that the abilities involve the crow, just a little bit kind of like Rowan's abilities involve the duck, but it's good enough for me. But honestly, skill set looks really nice. We're going to go through it. It's going to be a bit tough for me, but we will do our best to explain it. So this is the images that it was taken from, and then this is going to be the translations. So, you know, bear with me while I try and read these. You guys know that I suck at reading when something's very straightforward. However, when it's translated and not in proper English format, I suck even more. So the basic gist is it looks like she's got max HP damage, she's got stuns, she's got debuffs, she's got a cheat death, and she can steal stats. So she's got a lot to her kit. I think she's going to be pretty good. I have trouble when it's in this format. I really need to see how it works, and then I'll make a decision once we actually get her dropped in the game. But for now, we can have a look at what the translations are. So ultimate ability, Creepy House. They call her Melusina. Basically, I'm pretty sure it'll be Baba Yaga. We'll just wait and see what the name is. She directs the creepy HUD to attack from the ground. I can't wait to see these animations. From the ground, dealing damage equal to 240% of her attack to all enemies in a small area. If the damage is successfully dealt, it will also knock down and stun the enemies for 2.5 seconds, and also deal 2 to 6% of the enemy's max HP as damage. The lower the enemy's current HP, the higher the collateral damage. So based on that, this could be a translation issue. Like if they're at low HP, they'll get the 6% max HP damage. Like it's more heavy execute. But I don't know. It doesn't seem right to me, but we'll wait and see how it translates when we actually get it. The amount of collateral damage does not exceed 200% of her own attack. Level 2 skill up. If the target enemy is in soul steal status, the basic damage caused by this skill is increased to 150% of the original level, so it deals 50% extra damage is the way I understand that, and we'll go through Soul Steal in a minute. The minimum collateral damage is increased to 4% of the enemy's max HP. The maximum collateral damage is increased to 8%. So you can do 4 to 8%. Honestly, it's not too bad. It is tied to the ultimate, so it's not going to happen too often. So she's not going to be like a Raku where she's just shredding people's health. But still, it's not too bad to get that extra added effect on top of an AoE damage and stun. So not too bad. Next ability. In the center of the battlefield, she summons a Shenteng hut. No idea what that is. I could Google it, but I won't. To descend from the sky and stomp on the ground, causing damage to the enemy in a large area with 100%, 80% of her attack, knocking them down and stunning them for 2 seconds. Another knockdown stun. And then knowing the strange house will launch Witchfire, dealing damage equal to 230% of her attack to enemies within the same range. Recognize the strange house will give priority to the area of the most densest enemies. Stun duration of 3 seconds. So that one's really hard to read. Basically, she drops a house on the enemies, stuns them with skill ups to 3 seconds, and then afterwards it's going to deal some extra damage, and it prioritizes the densest area of enemies, kind of like Gorvo's Shell Shock is the way I see it. Now, let me zoom in on this one a bit more because this one's a bit smaller. See if we can read this one. All right. She makes 3 different witch potions in a cycle. The crow will throw them. Now it says the crow will throw. I can see the crow flying back to her, flying, dropping them, flying back, flying, dropping. I really hope it's going to be a good animation. I like pets. You guys know that. The crow will throw the witch potion at the area of enemies which is densest, after which the potion explodes and causes 230% attack damage to enemies within range. The type of agent produces the corresponding effects. It kind of reminds me of like Ainz's basic attack, how it rotates through the different styles that it has. Thick Tide Agent reduces the hit enemy attack. I'm assuming it's like reduces their it reduces the hit enemy's attack, their attack rating, and their attack speed by 15% for 4 seconds. Shit, I sucked at that. Oblivion reduces hit enemies by 75. No idea. Something. Snake Venom. The hit enemy will lose 40% of her attack power in the next 4 seconds. This effect cannot be stacked. Cool beans. And then we just get an enhancement on those. Sorry, once again, hard to read, but you get 3 different potions with different effects. Now we can probably zoom out a little bit over here. Now let's zoom in again. Okay, my head's probably in the way, is it? Yes. So let's move my head over here for now. And away we go. Okay. Golden Soul Seal. She swings her wand and steals an enemy hero's soul. Immediately prepare 6% of its current attack and defense effect. So it's stealing 6% of attack and defense, and the enemy will enter soul stealing state, which lasts for 10 seconds. She will steal 2% of the enemy's... I'm assuming it's attack because they talk about it later on. So I think she steals extra attack during those 10 seconds for the next 6 seconds. I'm not too sure. It's a bit phasey. You guys know I suck at this. Current attack and defense. Oh yeah, so it steals more attack and defense. When the self or enemy dies, or after the duration of soul steal state expires, all attributes will be returned uniformly, so they give them back. The skill is equivalent to the average person. This whole bit makes no sense to me. I think it's saying like you can only have it the effect active on one enemy at a time. I think that's what this tries to say. I ain't gonna try and read it because it's just a jumble of words that makes no sense to me. Immediate, we've got the skill ups. Immediate still 10% of the enemy's attack and defense, still 3% of the enemy's current attack every 2 seconds. That's why I said I thought it was attack up there, but then it does say defense as well, so not too sure. It can be released at most 2 times on the same person, so you can stack it, I guess, with skill ups. So we'll wait and see how that one pans out, but basically you're stealing attack and defense off the enemy. When it ends, it goes back to them. Then we have the signature item, which is tied into the soul steal. While the skill soul steal continues to depend on the attribute, it will steal 30 points of energy per time. So every time it's stealing that energy, I believe it's in this portion here, is going to steal energy as well. Goes up to 40, goes up to 80, and then this one here, when the skill soul steal is unlocked, to return basically Jesus, I can't do this. It basically, what I read this as is that when you send the attributes back after the soul steal, they get them back, but you also keep them. I think that's what this is trying to say. Once again, I'm battling through this. Okay, let's move my fat head again. Get it over there so it's out of the way. Sick. All right. Furniture. When she receives lethal damage for the first time, she will be immune to nuclear damage, because that shit is nuclear, and return to the attached hut. And will continue to recover health for the next 5 seconds. Not 100% sure that that's same, but hey, we'll take it. She will use the skill Soul Steal every 4 times, restores 103 maximum health, but at least 30% maximum health. It's a cheat death. That's where I'm going to leave that one. Then we got the number 9. She will continue to regenerate energy while she continues to regenerate health. So she can basically cheat death, and she restores energy and health after the cheat death. Not too bad effect overall. So let's recap it. We got this one here. She drops the hut, gets the stun, does max HP damage. This one drops the hut, gets the stun, does some extra damage. This one here, 3 different potions that do 3 different effects with debuffs. This one here, she's stealing the stats from them. This one, she's also stealing some energy and also gains stats permanently, I'm assuming, at the end. And this one is a cheat death. That is the basic roundup. Sorry I brutalized that. So hard trying to read it, but I suck. So anyway, guys, that is her skills. I think she seems quite decent. I can't wait to see these house animations. I think it'll be cool. Anyway, thanks for watching. Hope you have an awesome day, and I look forward to seeing the next one. Cheers.